Keith Clark asks, where do you find your inspiration on your most difficult days?
There's so many of those. Well, one piece of the answer that I'm not sure is true, but I think it's true. Now, after In Search of Excellence came out, there was obviously a lot of hubbub, and that was 1982, and just for the sheer living hell of it, was getting pretty good royalties money at the time. I bought a farm in Vermont in 1984 with no intention whatsoever of spending more than a gorgeous 3 weeks when the leaves were, at their golden best, and then ended up living there. Our farm does something to me. When I'm driving back home from Logan Airport, or when I'm driving back home from my other airport, which is Albany, New York, inappropriate for a 68-year-old. When I cross the Vermont border, I always pump my fist, and I'm going to a different place psychologically. And I really work on things very hard at home and so on. But and obviously the average person who is watching this is not going to have the wherewithal to buy a farm in Vermont. But I think huge different kinds of retreats, which could literally be building a treehouse in a national forest and hoping you don't get caught by one of the rangers, but someplace that really allows you to shift your gears. The second answer, which I think actually, as I think of it, should have been the first answer, is very simple. A little four-letter word called BOOK. Fiction, nonfiction, books. I go zooming into another planet, and it's another planet, whether it's fiction and good fiction, or crap fiction, or whether it's nonfiction. I try to avoid business books as much as I can, but I read a lot of history. I do, I've been there, done that. I write the damn things. I know how dull they are.